Well, it's a couple of days later now. It's the weekend. Saturday morning. I just thought I'd come out and start stripping this car. I had a think about it, and with the I also spotted something else as well with it. So if you look just closely here, I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but this whole section of blue here, yeah, that might get it there on that angle, is all flaky paint. So it's just got air underneath it all along there, pretty much from here through to there. And it's a little bit dodgy there as well. There, you can see it there. Look. So if you hit that with a high pressure hose, that's just gonna fucking tear that off and flake everywhere. And also this part here, which I showed the other day. But what I'm doing, luckily at the moment there's a couple of Shockwave blue cars wrecking on Facebook Marketplace. So I think I might replace those two doors if I can get them cheap enough. And then there's no real issues with the car, because the plan is to get this back on the road and then probably sell it. So I've started unbolting the guard. I've got to get the front bumper off. So really all I need to really find for it is the front bumper. I've got a guard lined up, that's sorted, and a bonnet. So I've got to get a bumper, got the guard lined up, got to get a bonnet. But this bonnet, I may just try and bend this out for now, just for the sake of taking it over the pits, because they don't really pick, you know, panel damage like that. I mean, they can, but it's not anything structural, so it's not going to affect the car. And I'll just let them know, you know, I'll get it as straight as I can, but I'll just let them know that I'm going to get that. I'll just tell them I'm going to get it panel beaded. So unless I can find a bonnet in the meantime. There are two bonnets for sale right now in the same colour, which would be awesome, but they've both got flaky paint, the flaky paint issue. So I do have a spray gun, so it could be a thing of buying the flaky ones and just sand them back and try and give them a coat of paint. But I'm thinking for the price it'll cost me to get some decent 2K primer, base coat, and then a clear coat. I'm hoping that one might just pop up in the meantime. Because, yeah, for what it'll cost me to buy all that stuff, I could probably just buy a bonnet. Or I can just buy an aftermarket bonnet and paint that if I'm going to go that route, which will be perfect and won't need any body work. So, yeah, I'm just sort of stuck on the bonnet at the moment with what to do. But, yeah. So, yeah, I'm just going to get into this guard, get this guard off. I've got all the bolts along the top off. There's 3 bolts along the top, 1, 2, 3, and then you've got a 4th one which is on the front, which is this guy, which is the top bolt for the headlight. Holds the top of the headlight in as well, but it also goes through the guard. So get a few more bits and pieces off and we'll get it off. Okay, got the front stripped off, got the bumper off, guard off, headlights out. Took both headlights out because I'm going to replace both of them anyway. Got some new ones coming. So this one here is obviously the nice one, which is what I can sort of go off to match. So you can look at that one. It's all nice and flush across there. Pretty square in there. On this one, this was bent in a tiny bit. So I'll just hit that with the hammer, giving that some love taps. It was only bugger all. That's all good again. But it looks like here, I'll just need to tap this part out. It's just pushed in there. Push that out and hopefully that'll bring this out a little bit and we can just square that up there. No welds are split, no nothing. So pretty happy. It's nothing structural. It's just the support really for the headlights. So yeah, pretty chuffed. So I'll get to banging and see how square we can get it. Alrighty. That took all of 20 minutes. Just gave a blow out as well, get rid of all the leaves that fell out in there. Just had a shitload of leaves sitting up the top here and same both sides. Yeah, spent a little bit of time just tapping away. Got it not too bad actually. Just come over this side. As you can see, it's sort of almost square here, but I'm not going to get it perfect until I get a guard on here. Because I know the guard bolts onto the front here, so when I get a guard on sitting right, I'll finish tapping this part here, get this all square and straight, so I know it, the guard's going to line up properly, because I can tap that as good as I want, but yeah, it still might need some touching up later anyway. But yeah, apart from that, pretty happy. I'm just going to get a little bit more tapping on this front bit here just to square this corner up, and then I'll probably get some sandpaper onto all this and get some, probably just get some undercoat or rust converter on it or something, just to try and stop any rust from starting on this bare metal. But yeah, pretty happy, well, really happy actually. Should be a pretty quick fix. Just waiting on some parts and then we can start cleaning it up. All in here is really good nick. It's just dirty. So we'll give it a bit of love and yeah, it'll all come up nice. Be a little while yet, a little way to go. But yeah, we're making some progress. Cool.